Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are joining us in the world. Today is Wednesday, so it is the weekly Wednesday. Just trying to do one thing while I'm saying hello. It is the weekly Wednesday live event. Trying to pin a comment here. Give me a second. There we go. So, okay, welcome. It's Wednesday, weekly live event. This is Messages from Your Spirit Team. I am Elyse Ann Psychic, the Psychic Liaison, Bridge to the Unseen. And when you show up, please go ahead and say hello and let me know if you would like a psychic reading. And all right, so I'm without a moderator today. Let me see something here. I'm being offered to share something, so I'm going to go ahead and share my live. Um, so this is, like I said, the weekly Wednesday event. I do have a new deck today that I am using. It seems like there's a little bit of a delay. I'm waiting for some people to show up. And when you arrive, say hello. Let me know that you're here. Um, and if you would like a mini reading, let me know that in the same comments. And hi, Michelle. Yes, you may get a reading. And Christy, hello. And so I just want to, while you're showing up, and people are letting me know that you're here. Couple things. Go ahead and share this live with your friends on your news feed and to any groups that you are part of. It's greatly appreciated. You may have noticed that I am doing impromptu lives also. I just want to let you know every week I do this live, it's donations. It's my way of being of service. If you feel so guided to make a donation, that is awesome. Hi, Thelma. Welcome. My impromptu lives that I do here and there are donation and paid readings, but I have decided that for today, for Wednesdays every week, this is my way of giving back and being of service. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a few people here. Good morning. Let me know that you're here. You can say hi. And again, I am without a moderator today. So, hi, Natalie. So, bear with me. I do have someone monitoring um, sorry, for scammers. Unfortunately, we have those. But I'm going to be kind of following the comments and so forth. So, okay. You may not have seen it. I don't know. Not too many people responded to my post. Wah, wah. No, I'm just kidding. I asked yesterday, I had two brand new decks, and I wanted to open one up for today and use it for the first time. And so I had a handful full of people that responded. So today we are going to use the Gateway deck. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm so excited. I'm glad you're here with me to, hi, Lauren. Good morning. And Amber, hello. I'm glad you're here for the Messages from Your Spirit Team with me, Elyse Ann Psychic. So this is the beautiful new deck. I'm so excited. Here we go. We're going to start with Michelle. Okay, Michelle, here we go. And you would like a reading. Absolutely. And by the way, if you are motivated to donate, the information is in the description of the live event and also a pinned comment at the top. I accept PayPal me, Venmo, and Cash App. All right, let's get rolling here with the readings. Okay, Michelle. Oh, lots of different emotions, I feel like, Michelle. You're kind of all over the place. You're curious, you really want to know, but you're also retreating. So, a very interesting card that came up for you, stepping into stillness. Okay. So, it does fit with what I was feeling with you. You're kind of all over, looking at this, looking at that, but then you pull back. So that's good. Your team is confirming to step back into, it's like retreating. You're Wow, interesting. I'm hearing your team say, your brain needs a little bit of a rest. So I have the feeling you may be like me. I tend to think a lot sometimes. I do it a lot less than I used to. And I'm hearing your team say or tell me, when we analyze, sometimes because when we analyze so much, it really kind of sits in some fear. So, the more you can trust spirit and your team and your guides and what they're giving you, the less you're going to feel like you have to think so many things out and have to have your hand in so many things, Michelle. And so, it's important for you to do the retreat. Pull back, step into your stillness. Your team is saying you're developing a relationship with them, which is awesome. It's all part of the deal. I still am developing a relationship with my spirit team because it also evolves. So keep doing what you're doing, Michelle. You're making progress with your team. You are opening up to more and more messages. The more you practice and do that, the stronger your intuition, your psychic abilities will become. And that information will really start flowing sometime into like the fall of next year. It's not like it's going to take you until then, but it's going to build up. You're going to start hearing the messages, and then it'll get stronger and stronger and stronger. And so celebrate. Your team is saying celebrate that connection. So thank you so much for being part of the live, Michelle. So appreciate you being here today. And welcome. I see I have some new people here. Glad you're joining us. This is the weekly Facebook Live event messages from your spirit team with me, Elyse Ann Psychic, and I do this every Wednesday. And it is one card readings, mini psychic readings, and donations are greatly appreciated if you're so guided. Okay, Christy, giving birth, Christy, you're giving birth to new ideas in your life, new way of being, new way of showing up. Um, I hear you say, you're kind of sick of what's been going on. Be careful with those words. You don't want to create. Everything has energy. Um, so everything carries energy and is energy. Okay, Christy. But you're giving birth to new ways. It's like you've had this um your eyes are opening. You're becoming much more aware of how you show up in the world and the effect you may have in the world and on other people. And so you're very much in the awareness stage. And so just remember that we act from very ingrained behavior, very learned behavior. And so it's okay that um, you haven't quite put it all in practice. Don't inundate yourself either. It takes time. So awareness is a very, first step to making those changes and shifting the way you want to shift. Okay. And so yeah, you're opening up too more and more. And I'm being told by your team, Christy, to listen to what other people around you are saying. Now, I don't mean like their exact words, but what I mean is there are messages coming through other people. Just in a conversation, it may seem mundane to everybody else, but it's going to strike you. And you're going to go, oh, yeah, okay, I got that. Okay. So, Christy, thank you so much for being part of the live today. So appreciate you being here. And Thelma, good morning. Let's see. I'm going to just check real quick, see who else is here. Oh, and Michelle. Yes. Michelle says these are such pretty cards, and they are. They're brand new today. Cracked open the deck for everybody. Hi, Jerry. Good morning. And Tamara and Markella. Hello, Monica. Okay, let me go back up here, you guys. I'm so glad you're here today, joining us. And once your reading is done, please stick around because what happens is you're going to get additional messages from other people's readings. And I'll have to tell you, sometimes I get messages while I'm doing other people's readings. That's a lot of the fun for me too. So stick around. And also remember to follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. This is not the only live I do. I have a weekly Thursday live, Table Talk Thursdays. It's fun, great interactive, open discussion, metaphysical, inspirational, and spiritual topics. So I hope you'll join us 7 p.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time right now. That's tomorrow evening. All right. Thelma, good morning, Thelma. Let's go ahead, Thelma. Take a nice deep breath for yourself, sweetie. Got a lot of things going on all around you. You're kind of worried about a little too much. And we do have a scammer, you guys. So please just block and report them and block them. I also have someone who's working with me here today. She is at least watching for scammers. But please, as many people as can report it and block them, please do. I would appreciate it. Thank you. I can't do it during the live. So, okay. So, Thelma. Let's go ahead and pull a card for you, Thelma. All right. Here we go. Following your bliss. Okay, Thelma, the more you step into your happiness and what you really want to do, the more it's going to create and produce for you. I feel like it's business wise. And the other thing I'm being told is you have some sort of a inspirational idea here that you get excited about, but then you kind of pull back a little bit. And then, your energy goes forward, but then you pull it back. And then you go forward and then you pull it back. And it's about trusting your team, your spirit team, and again, following your bliss. You deserve it. I mean, we all do deserve to follow what makes us happy. Um, and your spirit team is saying, um, do those things that make you happy. So, like if you really enjoy dancing or music or art or whatever it is, allow yourself. Interesting. I heard 20 minutes really clearly, but I don't feel it has to be every day. At least once a week. It feels like you're not really allowing yourself that joy in your life. And how does that kind of connect in with, business or what have we? The more we're happy on a personal level, the more our energy is happy. And of course, when we're in a happier state, we're more open. When we're positive, it draws more positive energy to us. Like attracts like. So the more we can stay in the positive, that's going to draw more of that in for us. Okay, Thelma, thank you so much for being part of the live. Okay, Natalie, glad to see you too. Yes, you may have a mini reading. And please, you guys, share this out to your timeline, your news feed, invite your friends. If you are part of any groups, please feel free to share. The more the merrier, the more that we can get out there. Looks like we might have another scammer. I'm not really sure. So if you see any comments on your comments, please know I'm not affiliated with any of them. And if they try to comment on your comment after the live or, inbox me for reading, my oracle sent me, I mean, they come up with all kinds of things or even try and friend you, please know I'm not affiliated with them in any way. Report them and block them. They are scammers. Okay. I think Carissa's helping me out here today with getting the scammers, but also you guys, when you see them, please do. Okay. Report them and block them. Okay, Natalie. And I see I have a few new people here, so go ahead and say hi and let us know in the same comment if you'd like a mini reading today. Okay, and if not, just, if you just want to observe, say hi. Let us know you're here. Natalie, let's see what they have to say for you, Natalie. You're very hopeful. You're very happy. You're working really hard on keeping your happy mood, your happy tone, your happy stuff. And interesting, igniting courage. I feel like your team. Oh, here come the chills. Hold on a second. I have to let it process sometimes. The chills mean like we're right in there. Wow. Like, Natalie, you being so positive and working on that is igniting your courage. You've decided to show up in the world a different way. You decided to live your life a different way, and you're really putting it in practice. The thing your team wants to tell you very clearly is, we all slip on the journey. It's part of the deal. We might, be firmly on our path, right? Doing what we feel we want to do, and then all of a sudden our foot slips off the side. It's okay. It's not about going, oh gosh, I screwed up. It's not about that. It's not necessarily a perfect journey nor a straight line. And so if you find yourself slipping into old habits, remember these are old habits too. Your way of showing up in the world is the way you've shown up in the world all these years, and now you're shifting that, okay? Which is great. So just encourage yourself. Okay. If you do slip and just say, you know what? I recognize that's old patterning. That's an old pattern. So I'm going to shift that out of my energy and come back into the positive showing up positively in my life. And you can ask your spirit team to help you with that, Natalie. And it is going to grow for you. I see it into next year. I see you getting stronger and stronger in that regard. Now, life is life. We might, things will come along that may yank at us, and that's okay too, because we're both a spiritual being having a human experience, but we're also a human being having a spiritual experience. I think I said that right. And so I'm a firm advocate, not just a believer, but a firm advocate in allowing ourselves to feel the emotions so that we can process through it and then release it. Because if we don't process those emotions, they just stay in our energy field, which is not the healthiest. So, all right. I hope that helps you, Natalie. Thank you so much. Good morning, Lauren and Amber. Good morning, Lisa. You would like some guidance on a possible relationship with Brian. Okay, let me see what I can get for you. Um, looks like somebody is doing some more. I don't know. That's a weird comment I'm seeing. Would you allow your ancestors to connect to you now? So that sounds like we have another scammer. Wow. I'm not the only psychic that has these issues. Just keep reporting them and blocking them, you guys. Don't respond to them. They're just going to try and get all your money. They are scammers. Some of my lives, I have so many scammers that even come on afterwards. So it's just part of the deal. And I don't want to go private with this because I'm here to be of service and reach as many people as possible. So I have to keep these public. At least for now, that's what I am doing. And in the near future, that's what I see I'm doing. All right. So, Lisa, possible relationship with Brian. Let's see what the cards have to say. Now we have an official prize person. Oh, they come up with all kinds of new things. Report and block them, guys. Okay, you all heard me. Report and block them. I know you have my back, you guys. Okay, you guys. See, I'm from the East Coast. That's a saying from the East Coast. All of you lovely people. It's so ingrained. It's a habit. Okay, Lisa, I would love some guidance on possible relationship with Brian. Awakening the ancient wisdom. To me, this is just a jumping off point. Tells me that there is a soul connection from the past. It feels like there are some things that the two of you are. I'm being told like you're doing a dance in the energy almost. That's what your team is saying to me. I'm going to be honest, Lisa. I give the information I got. You have to, for all of you, discern, discern, discern. Um, and it's free will, free choice. I'm not seeing it go very smoothly if you two of you do get into a relationship. Now, it doesn't mean that that can't be worked on. Okay. Just be very aware, Lisa, that I feel like you're the type of person that is in a lot of your some of your relationships you allow yourself to give much more than you receive. Okay, so if you feel you can sit down with Brian whenever this time occurs and have a conversation, you can develop this relationship. And I'm being told though by your team, as I said that about sitting down with him, um, they're telling me you have to do it like incrementally, step by step. Okay. So I know as much as you want to push out, because you're the type of person that likes to get most of it out on the table, just little by little. And we could see a shifting in how this relationship moves forward. Okay. That's the beauty of what I do too. I'm not going to make up information. I'm going to hear what Spirit has to say, but we also ask Spirit, I also ask Spirit, okay, what can this person do to shift this energy? So there you go, Lisa. Thank you so much for being part of the live. And you guys, these are mini one card readings. I do offer private one-on-one sessions. We can go much, much deeper into whatever information we need to get to you or questions that you may have. So you can always private message me. You can also, if you choose to purchase a session, you can go to my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. I also accept for sessions the PayPal me, the Venmo, and the Cash App. All that information is on the pinned comment above, and also in the description. So, all right, let's see. We've got okay, let's see. Tamara. Okay, Tamara, let's go ahead and you're next. And looks like Okay, thank you, thank you, Carissa. You've got the scammer. Sorry, when I turn away, I realize that my voice kind of wanders off. Kim, hi Kim, welcome, welcome. Khalib. Okay, let's keep going on our live here in our list. Okay, let me go back up. I'd like to try and say hi to people. You're welcome, Christy. Good morning, Laura. Okay. So, Tamara, let's go ahead and see what we have for you today. All right. Okay. Okay. Tamara, I'm being told by your team to put out your desires, manifest, talk to your team. Yes, you're just as worthy as everyone else. Okay. None of us are perfect human beings. Be careful the mind diet you're feeding yourself, my dear love. Um, I come from a very negative background, so I understand some of it's ingrained, but you're worthy, just like every other person, you're worthy. It says embarking on an adventure. Okay. So I feel like Tamara, you're stepping into an awareness. I feel like you're feeling kind of sick from life. More not like literally physically. And by the way, I'm not any, I don't take the place of a regular doctor or mental health professional. So then this is for everybody. If you feel the need to go see somebody, please do, or consult a medical professional, please do. Okay. I'm feeling more on the emotional side though for you, Tamara. You're searching. You still feel like you're kind of under this blanket, hidden, but you're searching. You're slowly reaching out. So take some nice deep breaths, okay, and venture out just a little bit more. Um, your team is telling me you have a lot of the skills and tools, the wherewithal, if you will, to get out there and to make some changes for yourself, to shift things for yourself. Um, okay, so we got another scammer. Wow, they're coming out of the woodworks today. Okay, report and block, you guys. Okay. Um, so Tamara, talk to your team too. Um, it feels like you're very strongly believe in spirit guides. Okay, so talk to your spirit guides to help you along in this journey. They will always have your back. They'll always be around you, guiding you and protecting you. Okay, Tamara. So again, take some deep breaths. I keep feeling like you need to take some deep breaths. And when you take your deep breaths, Tamara, go ahead and just visualize as you breathe out all of that excess energy that no longer serves you. Ask it to be sent to the white light of the universe to be transmuted. All right, Tamara, thank you so much for being part of the live. You guys, if these scammers get a hold of you during this live, after the live, or try and friend you, comment on your comments, please do not. They're scammers. They're going to try and get your money. Just report them and block them. Do not respond. Okay, Laura, let's see. Um, yes, Carissa, these are a great deck. Um, I know Carissa's helping me with the scammers. She's getting on them as soon as possible. But you guys jump on it too, because the more we can do that, the more maybe Facebook will take their profiles down. I don't really know how that works exactly, but I think the more people that might complain or report them and block them, the better chance we have to get them off of Facebook. All right, thank you guys. Okay, Laura. Breaking barriers, Laura. What I'm being told is sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes it's like you don't speak your truth. You more want to stay in this nice place. It doesn't mean though, be aware, it doesn't mean that speaking your truth has to be mean or not like it's not that you would use those words like mean words, but in your head it's like you think, "Oh, that's kind of mean." But I feel that okay, there's a balance to be had for you, Laura, because sometimes when we're overly nice, we're actually in some ways diminishing ourselves or sacrificing ourselves. We have a right to have our boundaries. We have a right to express ourselves as long as we do it with integrity and respect. So, Laura, it's really important for you because sometimes you don't feel heard. And so that's up to you to decide if you want to start building, having those boundaries and communicating them. Nobody's saying you have to, but just remember those feelings that you get when you don't can start to be dissipated and healed if you start to just slowly edge your foot out in doing that. All right. So thank you so much for being part of the live, Laura. I so appreciate it. And you guys, today is free mini one card readings. But if you were so guided, please feel free to donate. Information's at the top, pinned in the pinned comment at the top. Okay. I also offer in-depth one-on-one guidance. Okay. Private sessions. Okay, Markella, is your relationship really over? Okay, let's see, honey, what they have to say. Expecting miracles. Interesting. It fits what I was feeling. Okay, I'm hearing your team say very clearly, Markella, excuse me, I have allergies. It makes my nose itch. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. Like, don't itch. Don't scratch. Don't itch, but I have to. Okay. Um, Markella, there's free will, free choice on both people's sides. And what I'm hearing though is what's really important for you is to talk to your team. And remember that when we do talk to our team, and this is for everyone, of course, I'm reading for Markella, but that's why it's great to stay on for the whole live and listen. You're going to get information and messages, even if it's not your reading. So um, keep keep putting out there for the highest good of all. Okay, Markella. And this relationship, I feel like at times you've been very, very satisfied, fulfilled. That's the word. Very fulfilled. And other times you haven't. You felt like I hear the words empty shell. So what Spirit is saying is you can make a choice as to how you want to move forward in life, what you deserve, and what, if you feel this relationship can really fulfill you. And is there room for improvement? Yes. Your spirit team, though, is really asking you to be very, very, very clear and honest with yourself. If this relationship, I keep hearing the word fulfilling. So keep in mind that sometimes the familiar, thank you, the familiar is comfortable, but hearing this over and over for you, Markella, you have to decide whether or not it's fulfilling enough for you to work for it. It's kind of up in the I'm not sure the other party is as willing to work on this as you are, and that's another thing you'll have to determine whether or not you want to push forward with it. Okay, Markella. So keep working with your team. Keep working with your team on that relationship. Okay, and what you want out of any relationship, this relationship and others. Get real honest. I feel like you're gonna really get honest with yourself and just determine for yourself whether it's what you really want. Okay, my dear love. So I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for being part of live. And remember to follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page, you guys. This is not the only live I do. I do this every Wednesday, but this is not the only live I do. And you'll get notifications of when I go live. I have some impromptus that I've been starting to do for mini psychic readings. And also I have a Thursday night Table Talk Thursdays. It's great interactive, excuse me, live. We talk about different metaphysical, spiritual, and inspirational topics. Monica, yes, a message, please. And you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Okay. Looks like we might have another scammer. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Report and block them, you guys. They're not affiliated with me. If they reach out to you on your comments, please don't respond to them. Report them and block them because they like to hit my lives afterwards. They do this to a lot of different psychics, I know. And they're just going to try and scam. They're scammers. They're just scammers. Okay. Try and friend you. They'll try all kinds of things, all kinds of new things that they're doing. You won. Okay. Anyhow, Monica. Rising above, Monica. Okay, I feel like there's like three people. I'm getting three. A few is the word I heard. That to me always means three. That are really just kind of mucking up the works. They're just another way I put it is just kind of dropping, not even stirring the pot, it's like dropping a little bomb and then walking away. There are people that are like that in the world, unfortunately. They like to stir up things and then they just sit back and they watch the drama ensue. And yes, you are right in rising above. I feel like you just asked me, should I get involved? There's one situation I feel that maybe, should I get involved? And honey, that's up to you. That's up to you. But what I see if you do get involved in that is you're going to be dragged down into it. So if you feel that you can move forward and step into that while keeping yourself above the fray, you can go ahead and do that. Of course, free will, free choice, but be cautioned here that you will get frustrated on being told by your team. And I know you just don't like the ruckus and you don't like the drama, but remember that those people that are involved in it, it really is their place to take some responsibility. You can maybe guide or lead if you choose to, but you know that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Okay, you can drop little hints though here and there. So again, just try your best to rise above some of this, because it's just going to foul your mood, is what I'm being told. So I hope that helps you, honey. Thank you so much for being part of the live today. All right, let me move along in the comments here. Oh, okay, I'm going past all the scammer comments. Good morning, Michelle. Kim, yes, Kim, you would like a general reading. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, okay, hold on a second, guys. I'm using my tablet and the laptop because sometimes on the laptop comments get lost, so I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. All right. And hi, Sheila. Welcome. Oh, thank you. You're very accurate as always. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I do all my prep work every day when I do these lives, when I do my private sessions, make sure that I connect with the highest vibrational being, God source and Christ energy specifically. So I value and respect all that I do in my work. And I just love helping people. You see my smile. I love it. Okay, Kim. Can you guys share this to groups, your timeline, your news feed, invite friends. The more the merrier. And remember to follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page so you'll receive notifications. All right, Kim, let's see what they have to say for you. Okay, Kim. Oh, embarking on a new adventure, Kim. You are assessing. You're assessing things. You're assessing what you want to create in 2021. You're kind of going along merrily. I feel like you feel happy. There's a few sticking points I'm being told by your team. So, okay, I'm being told by your team using the happy stuff to build your foundation from or build from, using it as a foundation to build from. Okay, thank you. And I was saying thank you to them for clarifying. So Kim, the thing that I'm seeing is you do very well with, your pros and your cons, your pros and your cons. That works well for you. You very much intellectualize at times, And so the combination for you between the intellectualizing and also being open for the guidance from your team is a good balance for you. If you ever choose to develop your psychic abilities a little bit further than they are, they that could also be very good for you. Um, so hold on. Okay. Your team is saying don't wish to be like somebody else in that though. In other words, lots of times as human beings we can compare ourselves to others. And Kim, be very authentic and true to who you are. You do best in that space. When you've been in that space over your lifetime, you feel empowered and you feel like things really work for you. So, center, balance, ground, my dear Kim, and allow your true authentic self to vibrate. Interesting. I love that. Directly from your spirit team. And when you, if you at any point start to feel wobbly in being your authentic self, who you are, being in, owning your space, just remind yourself your team is with you and this is your divine right, if you will. Okay, Kim, thank you so much for being part of the live. I'm so glad you joined us today. All right, let's see who is next. Um, Kalia. Yes, Kalia. Yes, you may have a reading, Kalia. I'm glad you joined us today. All right, let's see what they have to say for you, Kalia. Okay. Okay, first thing I'm hearing, Kalia, is I know you have very strong convictions. Just make sure that you're not judging for other people what's right for them. Okay. You can offer your opinion if it's requested. Be careful. They're getting more into, the judgment piece of it. Um, when we step into that place, Kalia, and here's your card, breaking barriers, which makes sense here, breaking that barrier. Um, and look, we're human beings. We're conditioned in many ways to judge, unfortunately. I've had to work on that myself. Okay. So it's more about not judging, like we label it right or wrong. It's more about stepping a little bit into a different energy for yourself, Kalia. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Um, and saying, well, that's what they chose for themselves. I for me see a different option that will work better for me. Okay, that's fair game, but it takes you out of a judgment energy, or any of us. Okay, it takes us out of a judgment energy, which allows us to be much more open and loving and kind to ourselves too, because if we're judging others, more than likely on a regular basis we're judging ourselves. Okay, that's kind of human nature. And it's, they're just saying you have the ability to break that barrier for yourself, because at times you've been very frustrated as to why you're not moving forward. So when we speak to ourselves, everyone, speak to yourself like you would someone, your love, your best friend, your partner, somebody you love with your whole heart. Because so many times as human beings, there are things we would say to ourselves we would never utter to another human being. So the more you can love yourself, the more you can have compassion and grace for yourself. That's for everyone. Compassion and grace is really important. And if you're working through this kind of habit, just have compassion and grace for you. It takes time to shift a habit. It takes time to shift that recording in our head, or that knee-jerk reaction, or an almost innate reaction of judging. Okay, Kalia, you're doing it. You're just on the very fringes of starting it. So just know your team is with you, encouraging you to make that shift. And it's not necessarily just a straight line, Kalia. There may be, don't get upset with yourself or judge yourself if you slip off the path. Okay, it's a habit. It's so ingrained. I know for myself. So have grace and compassion for yourself and keep moving forward. Keep shifting it. Okay, and you'll get there. You'll get there. All right, Kalia, thank you so much for being part of the live. So appreciate it. Hi, Sheila. Okay, you would love one. Okay. Um, okay, here comes another scammer. Wow. Okay, they're very, very active today. Message me or send friend requests. Do not friend these people. Please do not friend them. They're just going to turn it on you and try and get your money. Okay, their scammers are not affiliated with me. If they're getting a hold of you now, if they're getting a hold of you after the live, friend requesting you, inbox me, all these things you've won, they're all scammers. Please, please report and block them. All right, Sheila, let's see what they have to say here, Sheila. Boy, Carissa's in the background helping me with this. She's busy today. I don't think I've ever had so many scammers during live before. It just means I'm getting out there more and more and I can help more people because I have people helping me to report and block, and you guys too, you always have my back. The more people that report and block these scammers, the more likely Facebook will take their profiles down. All right, Sheila, let's see what they have to say for you today. All right, Sheila, let's see. And you guys, if you're so guided, these are free one card mini readings today. $5 donation is greatly appreciated. It's not required, but greatly appreciated. Information's at the pinned comment at top. It is PayPal me, Venmo, and Cash App. You can also pay for a private session that way too. You can go to my website, or you can just pay for it. My website's ElyseAnnPsychic.com, or you can just get a hold of me and pay through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal me. All right, Sheila, let's see what we got here today. And welcome. If you're new here, say hello. Let us know if you'd like a one-card reading today. If you just want to observe, which is great, you still get messages that way. You can just say hello. Let us know you're here. And go ahead and follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. I have 2 weekly lives, and then I'm doing some impromptu lives. So this way, make sure your notification settings are set properly, and I'll pop up. You'll get a notification when I go live. All right, Sheila, let's see what they have to say. All right. Let's see here. Stepping into stillness, Sheila. I feel like I'm being told by your team, I feel like you have a question that you've been asking them about. And I feel like you're telling me you're a little frustrated. You haven't gotten the answer yet. The thing that your team is almost yelling at me, which means when they're yelling, it's not that they're mad or angry. It's just they're trying to really impress upon divine timing, Sheila. I can feel like yeah, okay, I know. I have some impatience. That's what I hear you saying. And I get it. That is you. I'm learning to have more and more patience in my life. Um, Remember divine timing, my dear Sheila. There is something you have been asking for that your team is telling me they're holding back on some, not to subvert your free will, free choice, but they're looking at the divine timing. And remember, this is for everyone. Remember that, sorry, I just kind of lost your comment there. Remember, sorry, on the laptop. Okay, Sheila, thank you. Remember that as human beings, we only see what's right in front of us. Okay. But spirit has a bird's eye view, sees from, birth to transition. So do your best to breathe, do some meditation, and know, Sheila, that these things show up in divine timing, which means they're going to be even better than what we could have imagined. Okay, when the time is right, it will show up. Okay, Sheila, thank you so much for being part of the live today. I do appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. Keep going. Uh, Linda. Okay, Linda, welcome. Um, See what's developing with your mediumship, Linda. All right. Let's see what we got here. Starting fresh. Okay, makes sense to what I was hearing for you, Linda. I started to hear to just be very aware of the energy you're opening up to and how much you're opening up to. Make sure you have your tools in place. Okay, really important because your mediumship is about to take off. I feel like you're going to feel it taking off like the beginning of 2021, but then somewhere in the middle of the year, it's going to take an elevated step up. Now, don't get impatient or worry that's going to take that time for you because it's a building up of. Got to also remember as we develop more and more in our psychic our psychic abilities, that our bodies, our physical bodies have to shift into it also. So you want to take it, step by step. Don't rush it. Make sure that you communicate with Archangel Michael to keep clearing the energy because you also don't want to walk around with it. I way, 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 many, many, many years ago for me, I realized that I wasn't quite clearing the energy the way I need to. And Archangel Michael can come in and help you with that. I'm talking like decades ago. It's really important. So it is developing, my dear. And by the way, there was someone else on here that I talked about psychic development. I do work with my clients one-on-one, and also I will be creating a workshop, online workshop with developing your psychic abilities into the beginning of next year sometime. So stay, follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page. You'll find that to pop up. Again, that's going to be 2021, but I want to put it out there. I used to teach at the local community college metaphysical workshops. I did that for 8 years until they closed the department. But now it's time for me to open up that avenue again, do some online workshops. So just letting you know. Okay, Linda. Yeah, the energy. Your team is with you. Talk to your team. All right. Yep. You're doing well on that. Okay, moving along. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay. Tamara, thank you. I see your message from earlier that I was right on the emotions. Well, thank you. I always appreciate those comments. And you guys, if you're guided to leave a review recommendation on my Elyse Ann Psychic page, please feel free to. I would love it. I also do, I'm also on Google, starting to get reviews there. So if you're so guided, please feel free to do that. Go on my Elyse Ann Psychic listing, search on that in Google, and it'll give you the option to leave a review. All right, Jacqueline, let's see what they have to say for you, my dear. Coming into power. Makes sense, makes sense. You're coming into your power, my dear. You're clearing the table. You've made an affirmation. You've made almost a pact with yourself, a contract with yourself that you're really going to let all that junk fall away, all that negativity, all that stuff fall away. And again, I'll repeat for you, your team is saying, um, whoa, like pulling the horses back just a little bit. Don't overexert yourself. Don't push yourself in so many different directions that you're trying to, clean the mansion in 1 hour, so to speak. That's an analogy. But just know, be paced with this. You don't want to blow yourself out of the water. You don't want to exhaust yourself because I see if you keep at the pace that you're doing with it energetically, you might hit a crash and burn towards the end of this month, which is not that much longer. So I only give that information not to go, whoa, and scare you. I give the information I give so that you can be in awareness and make the shifts and adjustments to what you're doing so that it'll be for your highest good and your best possible energetic health, if you will. So, Jacqueline, just keep put one foot in front of the other. Don't run, though. Don't run. You need to keep building up to this. And again, grace and compassion for yourself as you make your way through that. Okay, Jacqueline, let me see if they have anything else that they want to say. I heard really clearly. Just keep moving forward on it. Just keep moving forward. And okay, celebrate your successes. Okay, my dear, because you have a habit of going, okay, I got that one, move on to the next one. No, celebrate your successes. Really important to help uplift the energy. All right, Jacqueline, thank you so much for being part of the live. Okay, and I see Sheila was helping, and you're welcome, Monica. Very accurate as always. Thank you. Elyse, blessings and light to you always. Same to you. Thank you so much. Okay. Andre. Hi, Andre. Let's see what they have to say for you today, Andre. Okay, we're going to go through the list here, you guys. All right, Andre, let's see what they have to say. Okay, I feel like you had somewhat of an upsetting situation that occurred. Okay, here's the card you got, opening to love. And by the way, you guys, I always have my cards down here so you don't really see it, but I just opened the deck. I split the deck. That's how I do it. I don't take it off the top. It's wherever spirit guides me to open it up. Okay, opening to love. Whatever that situation that happened for you, Andre, send it a lot of love and light. Process the hurt because there is some hurt there and you're very shocked by this situation. I feel like you were very shocked, whatever it was, that person you didn't expect that type of situation from. Love and light, grace and compassion. Okay. And also, your team is saying really assess what piece of this may be yours to own. I don't feel like there's a lot in there on that, but it's about culling the lesson, getting that pearl out of it and really be very honest with yourself. Again, which part is their part, which part is your part? And if I were to put it in percentages, I just heard 90% their part, 10% your part. And it's okay because it's a lesson for you. You're going to grow from this a lot. And your energy, like your abilities are gonna, this is part of your abilities opening up more and more, your psychic abilities opening up more and more. So look at it as a the best you can as a really great situation that occurred so that you could grow and do it all with love, my sweetie. Okay, Andre, thank you so much for being part of the live. Okay, let's see who else here. Let me see here, guys. I'm trying to follow the get past all these ridiculous scammers. And again, please, they are not related. Related. They're not affiliated to me, nor related to me. They may also try to get a hold of you after the live, comment on your comments, give you a friend request. Please do not report them and block them to Facebook. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my, a lot of scammers today. Wow. Jerry Lee. Oh, what is tomorrow's table talk subject? I believe. Not sure yet. Usually tell me as it comes up. But I think we're going to talk about contracts. Contracts we sign before we reincarnate on this earth. I think that's a good one. Somebody requested it also. So, and I do take requests. The Table Talk Thursday live event. If you have any subjects that you would like to have me discuss and us interact on and share experiences, let me know. You can drop it in the comments here. You can go ahead and comment on my page. You can private message me. I'm always open. I'm here for you guys. This is an opportunity for you guys to learn, for us to share. So please let me know. But tomorrow I think it's going to be our soul contracts. So there you go. I announced it. Soul contracts. That could actually probably take 3 lives because it's a very vast subject. So, okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm struggling a little bit with all of these scammers because I got to go past all their comments to find you guys, and I'm trying not to skip anybody. So give me a moment here. I hope I didn't skip anybody. Let's see, Rhonda. Hello, you're new here. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you're joining us today. Let's see. Linda says, thank you, fantastic. I did donate. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Donations are greatly appreciated, you guys. Information is at the top, is pinned also. Rhonda, anything for me, please? I'm new here. All right. Yes, Rhonda, here we go. Okay. And then I see Juanita is next. She also donated. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate that. Much blessings. All right. So I've got Rhonda and then I've got Juanita. And again, forgive me if I skip somebody. I'm going through the list. Oh, And Linda says she'll be scheduling a private session with me. Awesome. Yes, you guys, these are mini readings, but I do private one-on-one sessions. We can get much, much deeper into things. All right. So go ahead and private message me if you'd like. Okay, I'm on Rhonda. She is new here. Thank you for joining us. Remember to follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Sharing of yourself, Rhonda. I'm hearing your team say, be careful. It's interesting though, sometimes you're very much out there sharing yourself, and other times you just pull back. So Spirit's saying if you can find some balance, you're not going to feel, you're not going to necessarily experience those shifts so strongly. Because I feel like when you share yourself, you give a lot of yourself, my dear Rhonda, a lot. Balance is going to serve you well. Okay. I understand when we come from the heart, we want to share, we want to give of ourselves, we want to be there for people. But we also have to learn to have some boundaries and make sure that we're monitoring, if you will, our own energy. Okay, because we need to absolutely keep some of that for ourselves. It's not selfish, my dear. It's about having the balance and making sure you're not depleting yourself so far, so much that you kind of hit the wall, and then you gotta sleep because you have like no energy left. So Rhonda, really important, find your balance. Sharing of yourself is a beautiful gift, but do it when you are so guided, and do it without, work on doing it without depleting yourself so much. You can find your balance. And when I hear you always saying, well, I'm nice. Yes, but you deserve first from yourself. Okay, be nice to yourself first, because the more you can do that, the more you'll have more to give to others and share of yourself to others. Okay, I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for being part of the live. Juanita is next, my dear love. Let's see what they have to say for you. And Fanashka, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Okay. Juanita, let's see what they have to say for you today, Juanita. Stepping into the stillness. Okay, I feel like you just had an awakening, like in the last few days. You just had an awakening. And you're starting to really, ooh, here come the chills. Woo, your team is sending that to me. It's like, wow. Okay, it's like you really started opening up to your own intuition and really becoming aware and loving that connection. You're really like, it's like you kind of settled into your connection in the sense of you're embracing it, you're loving it, you're surrounding it, you're like, woo, yeah, I'm liking this. And you're starting to feel the energy more and more, and you're starting to feel the love more and more. You're starting to feel what's around you, and you're focusing on a lot of the positive, which is beautiful and awesome, Juanita. And remember that. Yes, I know. You want to stay in that energy all the time, right? And that's fabulous. So what I'm going to say is, life is life. I'm not trying to pull you out of that energy, but just remember when you hit those snags, it's about making sure that you don't just fly right over them, so to speak. Process it, take the gem, the learning piece from it, but also keep yourself in that elevated energy. I hope that made sense. I hope you understand what they're trying to say. In other words, you have a new way of kind of moving forward in life and viewing your life and showing up in your life. Keep working it. Keep working it. But if you do feel that down, it's okay. It doesn't mean you've lost that momentum. It just means, oh, here's something I really have to look at and get the lesson out of. Okay? Hope that made sense to you, my dear. Yes, thank you so much for being part of the live today. And thank you again for your donation. Greatly appreciate it. I know I'll be seeing more of you. You great love. You're great love. You're sharing it. That's awesome. You're really liking this shift. I can feel it. That's great. Okay, so Fanajja, can you get a reading? Yes, you may. Let's see. Andre says, thank you. Always on the ball. Well, thank you. Lots of love and light to you too. Thank you, Andre. Jerry Lee, see you tomorrow. Yes, for our Table Talk Live. You guys, that's every Thursday at 7 p.m. Arizona time. We're the same as Mountain Standard Time right now. So follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Put it on your calendar. Every week we discuss a different topic. It's interactive. I love sharing experiences and teaching from my experience and so forth. So, okay, let's see. And now, and I'm sorry, I might be like really not pronouncing your name correctly. Oops, just move that. Okay, rounding the corner here, you guys. Stay in touch, stay in tune, stay tuned. You're gonna get some messages from me from other people's reads. Um, let me see. We are coming up on the hour. Let me see what I've got going here. Let me get Finashi just and hi Courtney. Hi Princess Samantha. And okay, Genevieve. Hi. Okay, I only have a couple other people here. I have Courtney and Genevieve after. Again, I'm so sorry. I know I'm just like messing your name up, Fanajja. So I'll do you three. We'll go ahead and do a reading for all three of you since you're already here. Let's go ahead and fit you in. Normally it's just an hour. Well, here comes another scammer, you guys. Block and report. You won some big prize. No, they're scammers. They're going to try and get money from you. And if they comment afterwards on your comments or try and friend you after this live, please report and block them. They are so active. But it just tells me I'm getting out there and reaching more and more people so I can be of service to more and more people. This is just part of what comes with it, unfortunately. All right, Fanajja, embracing the future. Okay, I feel some fear around the future for you. That's your fear. Always know everything is divine timing, divine happenings. Work with your team. I feel like you have some prayers that you do, and I feel like you might have kind of shifted away from doing that as often as you usually do. Now, when I say prayers, it's not necessarily religious. I just mean connecting with spirit. It has to do with your manifestation. I'm being told by your spirit team. Keep working on the manifestation. Don't allow yourself to get knocked off. Knocked off your path just because maybe something didn't come through the way you had envisioned it, or it's not creating right now the way you would like it to. Always know, my dear, spirit has your back. Okay. I've had things that I have worked on manifesting that took a while to show up, and I used to get really frustrated. Why not? Why not now? And then I realized perfect divine timing. Because in the meantime, we're shifting and changing too. So some of the things I had asked for were delivered when I had asked for them. They may not fit now in my world. So, and they showed up so much better as I grew and I went down my life path. Okay, so keep that in mind for yourself, my dear. Try your best not to be in fear. I understand it, but that's your ego mind. Okay, and last but not least, what I'm hearing from your team is remember, look at the things in your life in the past that have worked out. Okay, and just when you look at those, you're going to have a recognition that, yeah, I guess it turned out better than I thought it was going to. And with my patience, or allowing spirit to deliver it the way they see best, because they can create miracles. They can deliver miracles if we allow them the divine timing. All right. Thank you so much for being part of the live. And let's see. I have here um gosh, a lot of ooh, it looks like I have another scammer here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see here. I've got oh dear, give me a second, guys. I lost a few of you here. Okay. Okay, I have Courtney. Okay, Courtney. Let's start here. You're so welcome. Thank you. I need that. You're so welcome. I'm glad you were part of our live. Again, we've got a scammer again, you guys. Please report and block. Okay, Courtney. Quick reading here. Okay. Giving birth, Courtney. Yes, your ideas are based in light. They're based in manifestation, Courtney. I feel like you're giving birth to some ideas, but then you're kind of really questioning, was that divinely guided? Wasn't it divinely guided? Yes, it always is, Courtney. I know you're still in that stage of wondering and questioning. That's okay. What you can do, my dear, is you can ask your spirit team to send you confirmation, a sign of some sort of confirmation. I'm being told always under grace and in perfect way, easily and effortlessly. You add those words to any manifestation. You've been asking for these answers for a long time now. And so they are starting to show up. And that's part of why you're like, really? Really? Am I sure? Yes, Courtney, be sure. Because it is showing up for you. Okay. You are giving birth to new ideas. Just keep working it. Just keep working it. Okay. And slowly but surely it'll get stronger for you. But be patient in your development. Okay. I get when you get on that, like, that path, it's almost like you want a treadmill. Woo! Really fast. But remember, you want to pace it so that you don't burn yourself out either. Okay, Courtney, thank you so much for being part of the live. Oh, another scammer. Boy, Carissa, we're keeping you busy. Um, okay. I see Princess Samantha here. Again, we don't do the third party readings. Princess Samantha, I need guidance on how Nicholas is feeling about you. And he's hot and cold. You've been upset all day. Okay, sweetheart. He has compassion and love for you, but the love when I say that is he doesn't want to hurt you, honey. And so he does like you. To what depth, I'm not sure. He's feeling a bit overwhelmed. Princess Samantha, I'm reading this as it relates to you. Okay, my dear? And I'm getting receiving from angels. Okay, so there's your confirmation, my dear. This is coming from your angel team. Okay. So the best thing you can do for yourself, your angels are saying, is surround yourself with their love. Be open to your highest good. In other words, allow spirit. Allow your angels to bring to you. Don't be so focused. Allow your angels to bring to you what's best for your highest good. The more you can relax and open up your heart, the more it feels like there could be some shifting with Nicholas. Okay, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for being part of the live. And I think I had one other person. The live actually is over, but I remember seeing one other person, Genevieve. Okay, Genevieve, I'm going to read for you. And you guys hang tight, even though got these scammers. Jeez, they're so active today. Hang tight. If I don't get to you today, please know that this is a weekly Wednesday live. I do it every week Wednesday, and I do impromptu psychic mini reading live. So go ahead and follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set properly. And also, you're welcome, Finaja. They say thank you. I needed that. Also, hang tight because you'll get messages from the other readings. Okay. Um, all right, I believe I just read something here that somebody said they blocked the wrong person. But what you can go ahead and do, I believe there's a way through Facebook to unblock them. If you did do that by accident. Okay, Genevieve, here we go. Let's see what they have to say for you. Opening to love, Genevieve. Okay, I heard the word jaded. And I feel like you've been looking at that for yourself, Genevieve. You feel like you're a little jaded in the way you look at life. And what I'm hearing your team say is it's absolutely beautiful. Don't judge it. Because what that means is you're stepping into an awareness, Genevieve, and I'm starting to get chills from your team. So they really want this to hit home. That's what that means. It's okay. Don't judge yourself. This is the way you've known how to protect yourself. This is the way you've known how to survive. Oh, the chills. and and so when we want to shift or we're ready to shift, awareness is the very first step, Genevieve. So celebrate the fact that you're aware of this now. Don't put yourself down for it, okay? Because you've put the call out. I feel like since about mid-year this year that you've kind of recognized this and you've wanted to shift it. And so here you go. It's coming into this conscious awareness for you. And that is the absolute first step to being able to shift it. So it's a beautiful gift. Celebrate it and just keep working on being more and more aware of when you step into that old habit. And then you can work on shifting it. Shift your perception when you notice it, become aware of it. And the more you do that, the more awareness you're going to have, the more opportunity you'll get to shift it. And what we're doing is building up to totally shifting out of that old habit, that old way of being. And you're going to find that you won't be in that space judging so much anymore. Okay, my dear love, thank you so much for being part of the live. And everyone, thank you so much for being part of the live today. I'm so glad you joined us for messages from your spirit team with me, Elyse Ann Psychic. I am the Psychic Liaison, Bridge to the Unseen. I'm so blessed you all joined us. If you feel motivated to donate, I so appreciate it. Much blessings. Like I said, follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set properly to priority, or I think it's default. So you'll get notifications of when I go live. I am doing some impromptu live mini reading sessions along the week and weekends. So that way, if you follow and like, you won't miss out. And I do offer private sessions. We get much more in depth, and it's one-on-one, and it's in a private, not open forum, because there's certain things that we won't get into in a public forum. I just don't believe in that, when it's especially very personal. And you guys, thank you so much for being part of lives. Oh, last but not least, gift certificates. If you got someone on your list, what better way to give a gift of love and compassion? A session with me. They start at 15 minutes. So feel free to check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Also, I send out a once a month newsletter. Go ahead and sign up for that. You can do that on my website also. It's on the home page there. And you'll receive newsletter, monthly newsletter, and sometimes I'll pop out a special announcement. You'll find out information about events. And I am going to be teaching some workshops in 2021. So go ahead and being on my newsletter and also following and liking my page will allow you to get that information, be the first to know. All right, you guys, much blessings to you. I hope to see you tomorrow night at Table Talk Thursdays. It's every week. It's a live interactive forum, I call it, where we share. There's a lot of interaction. We share experiences. I share my knowledge, my experience. I have taught a lot of workshops in the past. And so some of that information comes through and knowledge comes through. So hope to see you tomorrow also. Table Talk Thursdays, 7 p.m. Arizona time. It's Mountain Standard Time. Thank you so much for being part of the live today. Much blessings. Have a beautiful rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you.